changes, if it ever changes. But it's like a multitask. We're trying to get to 16,000 subscribers. So if you want to do that, if you want to try to see if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, see if you might be 16K. We have a video back on the videos and the shorts. If you go to the channel and look at shorts, we're already on the channel for live. But if you look, we're doing a 16K challenge, and we are looking to get that 16K done. We have over 2.5 million views. Thank you everybody for that. A lot of people will view and not subscribe. Now someone told me, but David, I already subscribed to your channel. I never can go to any of these challenges. There's no prize. It's just bragging rights. I'm 16K. Look at me. I'm Mr. 16K. We'll tell you kudos to you. I don't even know how to track it, to tell you the truth. But we want to hit that threshold of 16,000. It could be you. So what you can do is, all you do is get a new Google, some kind of account. I think you can just open a new G you know, I'm 16K Billy or something. Billy Bob 16K. But what'll happen is that you can do it again. You can do it more than once. We don't want someone to sit there and go make a whole bunch of accounts and hitting the button, because then we'll get hit for using like a bot farm. They call them bot farms, even though they're not really bots. They're really people that are just pushing buttons. So that'll probably, with AI, I'm sure that's gonna go away. There's gonna be bots, fakes, and AI subscribers. But we did have some removed because somebody put some on there. Probably think they're doing a favor. My channel is pretty new, and I don't know how they did it, but they put on, I think, about 150 fake or bot subscribers, and I did get hit for that. They took it away. No big deal. It happens a lot. We call it the purge, and they call it like not fake content. It has a name. I can't remember. I used to know what it was called. Like they didn't use the word fake, but it was like content. I don't think about content that was not real. And that is what happened. They took away I think about 150, and my channel was big enough that 150 wasn't a huge number. Like I think I had maybe like 5,000 back then, and I lost 150. Some channels, you know, like I always use Mr. Beast as the generic of big channel. But if Mr. Beast lost 150, he wouldn't even know it. I mean, you know, you have millions and millions of subscribers. You know, I don't know how does he get a month? Does he get $1 million a month? Maybe. Millions of dollars a month. But I don't know how many they get, or Kim Kardashian, or any of those people that might have a YouTube presence. If they have some kind of a social media presence and they lose 150 followers, subscribers, whatever they call it, you know, on your channel, on your X or your IG or your Facebook. I'm sure they have a name for that. But if they're so big, they wouldn't even notice it. I noticed it. It's not raining right now. It's supposed to rain at 3 o'clock. So I decided to log in to see if I can make some money, because you make good money, or better money. They've never like good money with your side hustles. Yesterday, it rained, and what was good about that is I never had to leave Monrovia. Every pickup was in Monrovia, and every drop-off was in Monrovia, and that's always really, really good. Hi, Delby. Is it Delby? I'm driving right now. I'm going to pull over here in a minute, listen to the Rams game on the background, so I'm also doing that. Lived in Texas for a long time, became a Cowboy fan. It's been a rough. It used to be every year. It's like, who are the Cowboys going to beat in the Super Bowl? Cowboys. Super Bowl. Now it's not even playoffs for the poor Cowboys. We'll see if they ever get a good team again. It's always weird when some team is in obscurity and then all of a sudden they do really well. You know, like something just happened. Cam Kitchen. So I guess the Rams just intercepted the Seahawks. I'm not a big Seahawk fan. I don't know if you are. Do you like to be a Seahawk fan? I don't know. I used to like them before Pete Carroll came on board. I used to like Pete Carroll when he coached at USC, but man, they cheated so much. You know, I just want, if my team loses, I want them to lose fair. If they win, I want them to win fair. It's simple as that. You know, I used to say sometimes I'd almost rather my team lose by 3 than win by 30. You know, it's more to watch an enjoyable game. One time I was going to Las Vegas, and I was really tired because I filmed something, and I thought, I can make it all the way to Vegas and get a hotel room in Vegas. I didn't have anything paid for yet. So you know, if it's a Saturday that I'm going, I might make a reservation because I know it's popular to go out to Vegas and stuff. But this is like a Tuesday, and I thought there'll be plenty of things available. I'll just go to some of the cheaper ones. I used to stay at Hooters a lot. No more Hooters Casino, I guess. That was always fun. And then we had a fun beach theme, and good freebies. I don't know what they call them. You get incentives for playing. I used to play a little bit of competitive blackjack. And he goes, so can you teach me what to do? No. You gotta learn your own blackjack. And I don't know poker. Everything's, oh, you must play poker because poker's very, very popular. And it sure is. It is really popular. Do I play it? No, I don't. I don't play it. I'm more like, I can count to 21, I guess, but I'm not really thinking. I don't know all the strategies. You got to know all the strategies. But, I was headed out there and I stayed. It's not there anymore. It wasn't at Prim. I stayed at the Golden Nugget or whatever. I think it's gone too. The Lucky Strike, whatever it was. It had a big guy with a pick and a big gold pan. I can't remember what it's called. But it was in, I think it was that Gene or no? It was one right past the state line. So I went there and they had a buffet. And the buffet didn't start until, the buffet was really funny. It was kind of like a buffet for kids. It was like chicken strips, little tacos and all that, and it's kind of funny. Hello, wait, I have a question. Never mind, actually. Okay, whoever mac and cheese is, if you think about it and you want to ask a question, you're welcome to do so. We do take questions. And also people, please don't stupid up this thing. I'm not going to be on very long because I don't have time to really block everybody. I block the person and I report them. That's my new thing. Block and report. If you come on here, you're going to get reported. And if you do something really dumb, then people, well, I'll just get a new account. Well, why go to all that trouble just to say something stupid on some random thing, But yeah, so anyway, I went there and they had a buffet that started. I think when I got to Vegas, when I got that far, I either got to sleep in the car, get some coffee and take a nap in the car. I thought, I could just get a room here tonight because I wasn't going to film until Wednesday night, and it was a Tuesday, I think it was, so I could stay here, spend the night, go over there. And I did that, and at 4:00 the buffet started, and they still had slots where they actually used coins. You can use coins. I think it was all coins, and I kind of like the real noise of the coins falling and all that, and they still had that. I'm sure before they went out of business. I guess they went out of business. They didn't have any more. I used to like going to Whiskey Pete's, gone, and in Prim they had Terribles, and it used to be called something else. And there was the one that's like a mountain theme, and that really fun, like a log ride and some other ride outside. Not as much as Circus, who has an indoor thing, but this is at the Buffalo Bills. Was it Buffalo Bills? Something like that. I went there because they had a $4 ham and cheese, $4 ham and eggs, and the ham was like about a pound of ham. It was delicious. I got it once. I didn't know it was that big. I just ordered it, and it was a really big chunk of ham. It was delicious, and the eggs were done really well. A lot of times, if you order scrambled eggs, they're making omelets, and so they just put the eggs on. Then it basically fries the egg, and then they chop it up. That's like a fried egg chopped into pieces. That's not really scrambled egg. So I decided to go there. At about 4:00, the buffet started for dinner, the dinner buffet, and it was hilarious. It looked like Charlie Brown's cooking Thanksgiving dinner, with the choices. It was like macaroni and cheese, a lot of macaroni and cheese, that kind of stuff, chicken fingers, little taco bar. But it's like mostly like a cheese pizza. You got slice up cheese pizza. But it was only like $4 or something like that. They should have called it 4 at 4. But I think it was like $4, and it's all you can eat. Is this what a coffee overdose looks like? Who knows? I don't know. I've never been addicted to caffeine or coffee, so I wouldn't know. I did work with a guy, and he had a caffeine addiction, and we were in the military, and he was banned from drinking coffee because the doctor's order was no caffeine, and he couldn't have any caffeine or smoke. He couldn't do either one of those two things because once you get a doctor's order, if the doctor writes the order, that's an officer giving an enlisted person an order, and that's it. You could actually do time for a violation of that. First cup of coffee of the day. I've drank that much. So if that's what a coffee addiction, coffee overdose looks like, that would be it. I guess. I don't know. Some people are not very smart. This person right here with the letter C, probably dumb. Probably a dumb person. And that's fine. Um, uh, you know, you don't have to be smart to be on here. So someone asked a question. I don't know. They have a new thing called Q&A. Just popped up to see if I want to do a Q&A, and I said okay. But then it says they want to know what skill I have, and it won't let me answer it. So I don't have any skill. But anyway, a lot of dumb people do right things, and you don't have to be smart to be on this channel. Believe me, you don't have to be smart to open this channel. You know, you can be dumb like this guy. But a lot of people do say stupid stuff. You know, once they start talking about people's mothers, and I've noticed this about my channel. For some reason, it attracts a lot of homosexual men, and they'll write me and they'll start talking this homosexual stuff, and then I say, okay, I'm going to block you. And I'm going to block you, and I'm going to report you for these children can come on here. Remember, this is not a 21 plus channel. This is, you know, it's one of those not made for kids. So you don't have to. I'm going to have to get out and come back. I can't get rid of this thing. Chat filters, stop messages. Live chat on. Yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't have hit that, I guess.